All right, Chat Arms TV, we are here with the infamous Jelly Roll.
Tout him.
The guy that helped me spearhead the Chat Arms TV when we had no idea what we were doing. We had a camera and we didn't even really know what YouTube was.
At all. You literally had to physically, I was telling this my story today, you had to physically go type in youtube.com on a desktop.
Yeah, for sure.
You couldn't do it in your phone. There wasn't Google in your phone. There wasn't an app yet. It was like you got home and just checked what was on YouTube.
Jelly was the first one that human being on planet Earth that I knew that had a touchscreen phone.
Me too.
I was so
excited about it, dude. I was like, I look back at that now and go, boy, what a way to date yourself. The 10-minute freestyle was bragging about a touchscreen phone.
Yeah.
And I look back at that now and go, who would have thought that they would all end up being touchscreens? It's like, who would have thought?
Because we were like, where do you put the buttons? And it was as big as that lamp.
Oh, dude, it was huge, man.
We thought it was so small, too.
I remember when I had my sidekick, how cool I thought that was.
Yep. So we're here to basically just talk to Jelly, man. A lot of people have been asking for this series, so here we're going to just kind of get to know him better. You already know him well, and he's about to go back out on tour, so he's got some new projects dropping, so we was wanting to catch up with him before that. So I guess we'll just start off, man. What got you into rapping? Like, what got you into music when you was a kid?
Have you ever had a pimple on your lip?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Are they not the worst?
They're the worst ever.
I had one I had to pop yesterday, and I'm sitting here right now doing this with you going, I had a fucking herp on my lip. And fucking, I know inevitably a comment's going to be like, did anybody see the pus?
Zoom into 147 on the video timestamp.
He's right there. Look at the pus on his fucking, the herpes. Dude, music was like a way to express. So I was personally in need of expression when I was younger, and I just found it through hip-hop. My brother played the Rude Awakening album, who I found out that the guy who was in the group, Chris Taylor, was like an uncle to me. Mm-hmm. And I'll never forget that he said something along the lines of, don't quote me, but the 37211's the area code. No, 37211's the zip code, and my area code's down in the 615. Mm-hmm. And I remember thinking, that's my zip code. That's my area code. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is insane. Like, somebody from where I'm from is rapping. Yeah. That means I can rap. You know what I mean? Like, before that, it was like, it just made it real. And then
T-Shawn, right? You talking about T-Shawn?
Yeah, T-Shawn, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Rude Awakening. You remember that? If
yeah.
you can hear me, help me, I'm falling down.
Yeah.
And he's probably tired of hearing this, but for 15 years now, I've been like, I should redo that song. He's always like, do it. And I should. But I think it made it kind of real. My brother Scott played it for me. It made me feel like, okay, this could be something. And then, we started putting out. I met Bravo.
Yep.
And I met Lex, Top Dollar.
Yep.
And Mario Moore was in the group at the time with Top Dollar Boys. And I met them in high school. And I just remember being like, I had a little clique of rappers, me and a guy named Ricky. And we was like a group, and they was a group. And then we would all go to the Switchyard, which apparently you were just at, right? That's the studio.
Oh,
you were just at with CO Cakes.
In Antioch,
yeah. Yeah, for sure. But Chatty Bobby just looked at me like, when you say make a noise and your dog goes behind camera, y'all. Chatty Bobby went, and I was like, did we not just talk about this? Like, fucking.
And it totally is a Switchyard because there's mad switches in the backyard, so that makes this.
No, for sure.
Hence the name.
Yeah, it's the fucking Switchyard. So Mike was there, and he didn't do rap records. So, but he would engineer for us for like $25 an hour. So we'd get our $100 to go over there for an hour, for 4 hours, or whatever, and record our little songs. And he'd give us a quick demo on a CD.
Oh yeah.
And I just started making rap records, man. It was like it was kind of my thing, and it was really, really, really. When I look back at it, I couldn't have even imagined that it would be what it is today.
Oh man!
Like you were too young to even dream about this kind of shit then.
Yeah.
So it was just you were just like being able to hear myself on a CD that I could get, dude. I like kept it on me. I brought it to everybody's car.
Oh yeah.
I made everybody listen to that CD. My first song, I'll never forget the first song I even recorded there by myself. It was over a Don Green beat. It was over a Lex Top Dollar beat. And I was like, cocking a big body down south, Optimals burning slow, staying smoked out. We in the Chevy 'cause I ride clean, wiping sticky off my dickies from the light green. And I just remember thinking that was like, because to me, I was rapping about my life. Like, I was in an old big car with one of my buddies, and I had dickies, and that's all I wore. And I always had weed stains on my dickies, and I was a little back then, Optimos was what we smoked. And, you know, I just remember feeling like this. I bought a Beretta. I had a Beretta when I was that age. I was like 15 or 16. I bought me a little Beretta gun. And I rapped about that sumbitch. Every other line in that song, dude. When I listen back to it, I just go, oh, not the Beretta again. Oh, there goes the Beretta again. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck. That Beretta made so many guest appearances on that first song. It was.
You did a joint album with it, huh?
Yeah. It was pretty much Jelly Roll featuring his Beretta. You know what I'm saying? It was such a big deal.
Was that before the Outer Limits freestyle and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I met Bobby and them before that, and through Bobby and my buddy Trey Harrington, who had put everybody together to a degree, he had somehow developed a relationship with Haystack, and Haystack was a big deal. So I had met Haystack, and funny, D-Ray's here. We're at the studio, obviously. David Ray's here with me now. I met Haystack, David Ray, Lex, Alexander King, who still, all these guys are dear friends of mine this day, at Slam and the Jam and Car Show. I was out because me and you took over Slam and the Jam one time.
Oh yeah,
and
Mr. Controversy.
Yeah. Yep. So we had I met them at the car show, and I know I'm bunny trailing here, but it was all kind of a build up to this. I was on a weekend pass from the Halfway House, and from the group home I was in, and the step down from this juvenile penitentiary I was at, and I was calling Trey, and I was like, yo man, I got a weekend off, let's go. My mama took me to the mall to get my hair cut. She bought me a button-down shirt. I remember I thought I was so clean. I had a nice, clean button-down.
Yeah.
I had a haircut. You know, I was ready to go meet Haystack and the rappers and see Bobby again for the first time in a long time. And I went out there and met all these guys. And I was like 16, 17 years old. And then I ended up back doing some more time. And I ended up going back in for that same case, and I had made bond as a juvenile. So I'm 17 years old. No, I was 15, 16 then. I'm back out at 17, and true story, strike me dead if I'm lying, Chatty Bobby. I am literally true story, Chatty. I'm sitting in juvenile. I'm getting transferred to be charged as an adult at 17 for a robbery case. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I go over to the juvenile. They have a juvenile unit on the third floor of the Justice Center at the time, second or third floor. And it's all juveniles, and I knew some of the guys that got bound over. But I was so scared to go because I didn't know what was there or what it was going to be. And I remember calling my dad. I said, you can make one call on your way. Called my dad. I was like, they're fucking bounding me over. He was like, well, don't worry, son. It'll work itself out. And I was just distraught. And I'm sitting in the holding cell, and I get upstairs. And the first night I was there, I found out that I had a bond. I was like, somebody's going to make my bond. I think my dad will make my bond. I think somebody's going to come get me. And my dude who was there at the time, Linaldo, was there. And Naldo said, man, we get radios here on commissary. I know you stressed, man. You want my radio for tonight. I was like, yeah, man, can I please have it? He's like, yeah, dude, we didn't get radios in juvenile. You know, this was a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
And I put on this, and I'm not making this up, dude. Mouth of the South, Outer Limits, outer limits. Sunday night, freestyle, Mouth of the South, $1,000 cash prize to the winner of the freestyle battle, put on by Higher Guns Promotion. And I was like, I think that's Haystack and Eric McAnally's company. I was like, I think I can get into this. I called my dad the next morning. I was like, hey, I don't know if you're going to make my bond or not, but if you do, I got $1,000 back for you on Sunday. I'm just going to go to this place and win this $1,000 doing this freestyle contest. I was like so confident. And my dad, God rest his soul, believed in me so much. He said, yeah, son, I'm coming to get you. Don't worry, I'll be there. And you know what? You go do that Sunday. Sure enough, dude, I got on like a Thursday, called Bobby Bravo from Top Dollar and Lex and said, listen, does Haystack still manage y'all? He was like, yeah. I was like, listen, I need to get in the club. They said, well, the catch is a $1,000 prize, but it's a $250 entry fee. I was like, oh, shit, I don't have $250. And Bobby was like, all right, me and Stack will front it to you. Or whoever, somebody loaned me the money, you know? And I went in to the Outer Limits right then, that Sunday, and I won that motherfucker. Straight up went in there and won that $1,000, dude. And came home and told my dad, I was like, I won $1,000, man. Do you want it back for my bond? He's like, nope, just save it. I was like, I'm gonna go get a place, and I did.
Yeah.
And then I found out what I didn't know was it was an every Sunday thing. So every Sunday, I just pony up $250 and go win another $1,000.
Yeah.
And I did that until they retired me. I lost 1 week. I've lost one battle in my career of a rapper, and he's my friend to this day. His name is Kai Hill.
Oh yeah, I remember Kai Hill.
Yeah,
legend,
remember Kai
yeah.
Hill? Legend.
He was downtown, like Second Avenue legend of freestyle. Dude.
Legend.
Yeah.
You know he does the Broadway rapper thing now with the drum kit.
Oh, that's
He's
cool.
killing it.
Yeah.
But still a good friend of mine. We talk all the time. I love this dude. And he smoked me one night. And you know how he got me? He noticed that every time somebody would do something, I would do it. So like the guy if I was rapping or they were rapping and they would like get aggressive, I'd be in their face being aggressive. Or like I'd dance or I'd do just like goofy stuff, right? I was like, just distractive shit. So Kyle Hill, when he was rapping, he started jumping up and down. So when I got the microphone to start rapping, I started jumping up and down. And my fat ass ran out of breath.
Oh, yeah.
And he smoked me, dude. He also said some really good stuff. But
but he also had them head games. He played them
yeah.
head games.
He tricked me. He walked me right into it. But yep, that was my dog, man. That was it. So that was the Outer Limits story.
Okay. Oh, that's dope, man. I was always wondering how that worked.
It was all connected in this weird way, like from the Haystack story to the Bravo story to the it's all from the same kind of group and era came into that area. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.